Merch by Amazon, low competition, evergreen, niche alert. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 6 low competition niches that are in the career or professions niche. Hello everyone, my name is Mike. I'm a full-time print-on-demand seller. I make YouTube videos showing you how to make more money on Merch by Amazon and other print-on-demand platforms. If you like this kind of content and you get any value out of this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Okay, so let's get into the content of the video. So the other day I made this video right here saying no one knows about this niche, and basically I was talking about how you can niche down in the career or the professions niche. So you can take like teacher or nurse, niche down to do like a PICU nurse, or you could do like a math teacher, and then you can cross niche it with retired. We're getting very specific with that niche, and I want to make another video that's kind of similar to that. And what we do, or what we want to do, or what I would recommend that you consider doing, is you just take any profession, or not any profession has to apply, but you want to take a profession and you want to cross niche it or niche it down with an assistant. So there's all these types of jobs out there. So you have like nursing, dentist, but you also have dental assistants, teacher assistants. Now those two examples are too competitive, so those aren't the ones we're going to be talking about. But that's kind of the idea. We're just going to take a certain type of profession and we're going to cross niche it with assistant, and we're going to see that there's some professions, which is a really good niche in general because people really identify with their career or with their profession, and it's evergreen because it sells all year round. So let's get into the first one that I'm talking about here. So if we go to Amazon, we're going to see, if we type in the keyword Judicial Assistant, we're going to see that there's only 3 results. All right, so very, very low competition. I can't even go to the third page because there's not a third page. Now, it's always a good idea just to kind of check to see what this type of profession does. It will help you design better. So if we just go to Google, we're going to see that what does a judicial assistant do? Judicial assistants also manage schedules, court hearings, trials, and motions. And if we go back to Amazon, we're going to see now. Let me just give you a fair warning here. Now, these niches are not going to, or these BSRs are not going to blow you away, all right? Because they're low in competition. They're not going to have like under 100,000 BSRs, but we're going to see that they are selling. So if we look at these 3 designs, actually 2 of them only really apply. We're going to see what some of the designs look like. Again, this definition niche that we saw in the last video I made. And here's another one, judicial assistant design as well, and we're going to see that this niche is selling. And with 3 results, it's going to be very easy to get on the first page for this keyword judicial assistant, and we can see that it is selling. You can make a design for this. It might get you an extra sale or 2 a month. If we go to test to see if judicial assistant is trademarked, type it in, hit enter, we're going to see nothing pops up. When we look at the competition on the other platforms like Etsy, TeePublic, and Redbubble, we're going to see there's very little competition. So on Etsy, judicial assistant shirt, only 989 results. And if we go to Redbubble and TeePublic, I didn't even find any. So nothing matches your search. And if we go to TeePublic, it says, nothing here. All right, so that is the first low competition niche that I have for you. That is in the career niche. Again, we're just taking any profession and we're cross niching it or niching it down using the word assistant. And then the second career / assistant niche that I have for you that is low in competition is this one right here that says chiropractic assistant. We're going to see that there's only 516 results. And when I go to the third page, we're going to see that there's still only 516 results. If we go to Google to see what a chiropractic assistant does, we can see the assist with messages, chiropractic adjustments, etc., etc. And if we look at some of the designs, we're going to see that this one right here, chiropractic assistant, it is selling. You see it has a 5.5 million BSR. If we go to this one right here, chiropractic assistant, also has a BSR as well. So we can see that this niche is low in competition as well and is selling. If we go to test, we'll see that chiropractic assistant is not trademarked. If I hit enter, this is the only one that pops up right here, but it is not an exact match to the phrase that we are using. If we go to Etsy, we're going to see competition is low, only 1,700 results for chiropractic assistant shirt. Redbubble, 292 results, and we can see what some of the designs look like. This looks like kind of the one we just looked at on Amazon. Here's another one, chiropractic assistant. Another one, so you can actually get some design ideas here. This one is using the boho rainbow. I'm a chiro assistant. What's your superpower? Here, this one's using the nutrition facts. So this could be a good one for us as well. And if we go to TeePublic, we can get some more ideas on some other designs. So that is the second low competition niche that I have for you guys. And then the third low competition career / assistant niche that I have for you is Orthodontic Assistant. So this is an assistant to an orthodontist. If we go to Google, we can see that orthodontic assistants prepare patients for examination and treatment. When we go to Amazon, we're going to see that there's only 319 results for this phrase right here, or keyword. When we go to the third page, we're going to see that there's still only 319 results. And when we take a look at some of the designs, we're going to see this one right here, Orthodontic Assistant Life. Is selling 2.4 million BSR. This one also right here, Orthodontic Assistant, because orthodontist needs heroes too, also selling 2.2 million BSR. Here's another one. So we can see that this niche is low in competition and selling. If we go to test to see if this is trademark, pop in that keyword, hit enter, we're going to see that nothing for that exact keyword pops up, just this one right here, but it's not an exact match. If we go to Etsy, we're going to see the competition is low, and I thought this was actually a good idea right here because I've been selling a lot of these in my, basically just put in the niche era. So right here we're going to see in my orthodontist assistant era, so you can just basically type in any type of career that is an assistant. This could be a good design style. If we go to Redbubble, we're going to see that there's only 201 results. We're going to see a lot of these orthodontic assistant t-shirts. Again, I would recommend using a sticker as a thumbnail. Not really seeing too many. Actually, this one, that's pretty cool. They're cross-niching it with Halloween. And if we go to TeePublic, we're going to see what the competition and the designs look on TeePublic. So that's the third niche that I have for you. And then the next niche that I have for you guys is legal assistant. If we go to Google, we will see what does a legal assistant do, help lawyers organize legal documents, etc., etc. If we go back to Amazon, we're going to see that the competition for legal assistant is only 446 results. And when I jump over to the third page, we're going to see that there's still only 446 results. If we take a look at some of these designs right here, we're going to see legal assistant selling, legal assistant selling, world's okayest legal assistant also selling. So again, another low competition niche that is getting sales. And if we go to test to see if this is trademark, we're going to see that this one pops up right here, the legal assistant, but it is not in the t-shirt category. In my course, I teach you how to read and understand trademarks to help keep your account safe. And when we go to Etsy, we're going to see that there's about 1,800 results. Here we're going to see some more design styles. I would stay away from this because this is the Friends logo, so you don't want to do stuff like that, but you can definitely do something like this, dental assistant, teaching assistant. Now those niches are probably a little too competitive, but this is a good design style. And if we go to Redbubble, we're going to see only 214 results. Again, here's another world's best legal assistant. You get some more ideas. And if we go to TeePublic, we're going to see what some of the other designs look like. This one's cross niche with a dinosaur, so who knows, maybe that stuff will work. I also saw this on Etsy, which was kind of funny. You know, win in a court spell. It's just crazy how you can sell anything on the internet these days. So if you're going to court and you want to put a spell on the judge or something, you know, you can buy that. So that's the I think that's the fifth or the fourth niche that I have for you guys. And then I have a couple honorable mentions that aren't super low in competition but still selling well. So the first one is administrative assistant. We're going to see that there's 350 results, but when we jump over to the third page, we're going to see that it bumps up to over 1,000. So not the lowest, like I said, but I still saw some good BSRs here. So like if we go to this one right here, I'm not a superhero, but I'm an administrative assistant. That's close enough. 341,000 BSR. Here are a couple others. Now these ones are in the millions, so administrative assistant. We're going to see the BSRs, 4 million, 2 million, but I saw this one right here, which is very easy to design for. Awesome administrative assistant, sitting at a 237 BSR. If we go to test to see if this is trademarked, nothing pops up. Hit enter. Just have to take my word for it, I guess. Doesn't want to go. But if we go to Etsy, we're going to see that there's 2,000 results for this keyword, administrative assistant shirt. Redbubble, competition does bump up a little bit more here. The other ones that we looked at were sitting more around 200,000. We're going to see for this keyword 956 results. And a lot of them are doing stickers, which I like to recommend. And TeePublic, we're going to see that we're seeing a lot of this same design. So that's one option that you can do. You can just make one design and then you can just scale it and just switch out that keyword. So you can do one for like administrative assistant, and you can do one for like chiropractic orthopedic. I'm just looking at my notes over here. Legal, judicial, etc., etc. Now there are a whole bunch more of these assistant ones. These are just the ones that I found. I don't want the video to go on forever, but these are just 6. There's probably I don't know, a lot more basically. So you can do some research and find some other ones, because you want to get specific on merch. If you're just do like like a chiropractor t-shirt or like a orthodontist t-shirt, it's probably going to be too competitive. So you want to find ways that you can niche down, and this is one of the ways that we can do it, is by cross niching the word assistant to that type of profession. And then the second honorable mention that I have for you is the assistant coach niche. So there's a lot of coach, t-shirts, but not too many people make assistant coach niche, assistant coach t-shirts. And I would actually recommend cross niching this with some type of sports, whether it's basketball, football, baseball, volleyball, soccer, etc., etc. But it's an honorable mention because when we look at the competition, we're going to see that there's 404 results. But when we go to the third page, it's going to bump up to about 2,000 results. So, not the lowest in competition. I know you guys don't like those type of niches, so that's why I figured I'd just save it towards the end. But if we take a look at some of the BSRs, we're looking at some really good BSRs and actually really simple designs. So like this one right here, I'm that legendary assistant coach everyone is talking about. We're looking at 240 BSR, really easy to design for simple text like this one, assistant coach, 78 under 100,000. That's really good. The definition, assistant coach, 224,000. I saw another one right here, assistant coach. That's very just simple text. Look at this, 76,000 BSRs. So I wanted to show you this niche because I saw the BSRs were really good and I thought you guys would like that. If we go to test to see if assistant coach is trademarked, hit enter, we're going to see, this one pops up right here, but it's not an exact match. Competition on Etsy is low, 2,500. On Redbubble, we're going to see bumps up to 479 results, and TeePublic, we're going to see what some of the designs look like. All right, so those are the niches that I wanted to share with you today. I try to find these niches that are low in competition because you guys might be new on merch, or you might be struggling on merch, and you don't really know what to design for. You don't know what type of niches, and so these ones I think are good because they're basically just low in competition. They're selling. They're not going to get you 1 million sales a day, but they will get you a couple extra sales a month. So I wanted to share with you that. And if you are struggling to get sales on Merch by Amazon or even on Redbubble, I have two courses that I'd recommend that you take a look at. I have them up on Udemy. The first one is a Merch by Amazon for Beginners course, a step-by-step beginner's guide for mastering Merch by Amazon. Here you'll see what you will learn. Here's all the course content. I teach you how to cross niche, how to niche down, how to scale your designs, how to find trending niches. You can steal my best evergreen niches, how to check for trademarks, how to keep your account safe. Let's see, how to hire designers, how to design popular t-shirt design styles, etc., etc. Take a look at the let's see, the reviews that I have. It's only 379 Mexican pesos, which is I think like 20 bucks or something like that. And if we go to the Redbubble one, Redbubble Masterclass Step-by-Step Guide for Mastering Redbubble, you'll also see what you will learn, course content. Both of these courses are about an hour or so long. You can see what the reviews look like. Same price. Now these courses are good for beginners or for people that are struggling to get sales on Merch by Amazon. If we take a look at my credentials on merch, I'm a tier 8,000 seller. I've done over 12,000 sales, made over $42,000 in royalties. And when we go to Redbubble, we're going to see that over the past 12 months, I've done $1,300 or close to $1,400. Sales haven't been as good as of late because of the changes that I've made. But the best month that I had over the past year has been $187, which was last year in November. So if you're interested, course links will be in the description, and if I can remember, I will have them as a pinned comment as well. So that's going to be the video for today. I just want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, all the new subscribers I've been getting. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. If you're looking for more niches, more ideas, check out this first playlist that I have on my YouTube channel. This is some good ones for the grandma niche, Thanksgiving niches, trending niches, Halloween niches, things like that. So if you're interested, take a look. It'll give you some ideas. That's going to be it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right, adios.